Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special episode of Out There, a Cryptid podcast. So, you guys are probably like, what's happening? Where's the normal spiel? Well, today is a full Weird Club episode with our favorite podcast hosts, Cassie and Anna from Oddities. Hey!
Hey!
This is so exciting. So, if you're listening to this episode and you haven't listened to the previous episode, The Case of Bill Ramsey, you should stop and go listen to that because this will make no sense if you haven't heard it. So go do that first, and then we'll wait. No, I'm kidding. We're not waiting.
We'll wait.
We'll wait for you.
We'll be here. Don't worry about it.
So you guys have heard this crazy case. Right off the bat, like, first thoughts, what do you think?
Go, Cass.
You want me to go first?
Go.
I think he has issues with male dominance and male authority figures.
I love that.
And I think it stems from his father. Because, shall I walk us through the whole thing?
Go on.
Yes.
Walk with me, everybody.
Okay.
Take a stroll.
As we take a journey into Bill's mind. I don't know what the deal was, but I think he has some daddy issues because it seems that like the root incident of this, when like during his childhood, he really started spazzing when his dad tried to stop him. He stopped when his mom started crying. And then throughout this, a lot of his altercations happened with men or like, I know there was the nurse and things like that, but like,
and
his wife, there was the doctor he threw.
Right.
But his wife, most of the time he would stop when she said, "Bill, I love you." I have a feeling something happened in his childhood and his mom was really the only source of love in his life. And I think something fucked up happened with his dad.
I have to say that plays into mine because I think he has severe anger issues. And I think that stems
probably the root of it.
From something that happened in his childhood.
And so I would say that, I think that Bill is in fact suffering immensely from anger issues. I think he's suffering from like anxieties and problems stemming from his childhood. He might, because of all that, be experiencing a little bit of like, I don't know what they call it now because it's not multiple personality anymore. It's something else. It's just dissociative personality disorder now.
Something like that. Or
he might be schizophrenic or something like that. But I have a very strong feeling.
Yes, I agree.
Call me Lorraine because I've got a strong I have a feeling there was some messed up shit in his childhood. And he has an issue with males in authority positions.
Right. And I also think that it's interesting that he can't remember. Allegedly, he can't remember his incidents because if something happened to him in his childhood,
he's fuging out.
Or if something happened to him in his childhood and it was terrible, like let's say we're talking about, we're following the same vein that Cassie was saying, he's not going to remember that because your brain preserves itself.
Right.
So those incidences, even later on in his life, it could just be his brain is trying to preserve itself.
And in the case of the nurses that he attacked and things like that, I think the hospital setting probably just triggered him because immediately he was probably like, I'm in danger. Something bad's going to happen. They're not actually here to take care of me. And so even though it was women, I think the setting probably overruled the fact that he was dealing with women and he like shit himself anyway.
Or you can even follow the same thread of that he didn't feel like he was loved by those women.
Yeah, and the same concept too with Abby the night before this whole thing. He knew it was coming. Like he knew they were going to be going and he probably didn't feel safe and he probably started to lose it.
And the other thing too is that you kept noting that he would drink and then these episodes would come on and alcohol is a depressant.
Absolutely. Right. Probably add some fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and like also he I love that we were like first thoughts and we just dove deep into that.
And we killed it. Yeah.
Well, I just love that like we came here to rip on it. We were like, we think he has deep psychological issues.
I don't think he's faking this. I think he has a genuine problem.
Right.
I just don't think it's that he's a wolf.
Do I think that there are in fact demons here? No. I think the thing that we can all take away from this is in fact the demons live inside our own minds.
And isn't that true?
Listen.
Take care.
Enough.
That was phenomenal. I mean, I was telling Cassie and Anna because I read the book, like, and since the book is written by Ed and Lorraine and Bill also co-wrote, they obviously build a Bill.
It's all I could think of the whole time. I was like, Bill.
it makes sense that they would build that bond with the reader, because that's a
for
classic
sure.
literature thing. I have to say, I didn't even like question I was like, oh, that's a demon spirit and this one's bad. I didn't start questioning it until the prostitute moment. And that's when I became skeptical, because
Oh
yeah.
We're both raising our hands.
You in the back? Yep, Cassie.
yes,
Cassie?
yes. So interesting thing about the prostitute. How very strange is it that he decided to take a back road and he happened upon a prostitute, a man who is quite possibly searching for some sort of mother figure to provide him love.
But he's married to Abby by this point, no?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Abby wasn't there.
No, I know.
And also, like, here's the thing, right? And then when he realized, this is a prostitute, we can't have this. This is nothing. It's gonna be fake. Then he starts like a citizen arrest and bullshit.
Also, this is gonna sound real dumb. I didn't think that was real. I thought that was a fake thing. You can't really real. Citizens arrest people, can you?
I mean, you can, but I don't think it works that way, because.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the laws are in London, but I don't think a citizen's arrest is like, we've all heard of it, but I don't think you can actually just like do it.
Right. And you can't bring someone into your van and then be like, citizens arrest. Like,
because that's kidnapping.
That's not right. Exactly.
Yeah, that is kidnapping. And also, nope, I'm skipping ahead, so never mind.
But I think
let's go back to the prostitute.
I think the prostitute thing is interesting because it does seem like he has this, like Cassie was saying, this thing about authority. And so the fact that he wants to enact authority on her, I think plays a big part in it too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that part, I don't know, like for me, that's kind of when I stopped. I didn't stop believing, but I took note of it, because inherently, like, it does help that we have the story from the prostitute's side, because if it was just from Bill's side, honestly, I would have thought that he picked up a prostitute and it either didn't go the way he wanted to, or he got what he needed and then he wanted to like arrest her so that he couldn't get in trouble or something,
Right.
Or at least that's kind of what I thought. Oh my gosh, do you hear me? I sound like a frog.
Ooh, raspy.
Yum.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that was it was good. That was the moment when I was like, okay, like I started to question it then. But like let's say that actually, you guys did an episode on the Warrens, right? Or like that was part of your episode. So I told everybody to go listen to it, because obviously we don't dive into the Warrens very much.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Here's an update. I shit all over the Warrens.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't listened, we destroy the Warrens.
I'm sorry, they make one good movie and a bunch of mediocre ones, but they're bullshit.
Right.
That's right.
And so, like, I remember the episode, but that was what, like, your fourth episode or something like that?
We were
so early.
We were wee little baby podcasters,
So
yeah.
But like, can you talk about what some of the warning signs of the Warrens, like,
take it away?
Because
I think I covered like the Ouija board or something.
I think so. The warning signs usually for the Warrens were, can it make them money? Can it make them fame? They're going.
Right. And
I don't necessarily think that there was anything to do with any kind of demon. I think that sometimes they would go to these events that people couldn't necessarily explain, like this man. And now already the media has caught on to it. And they're like, it's a wolf man, which, by the way, big question here. Where did that come from?
So basically, they named him that because everybody talked about the growling and the the paw like thing, which is like, where did Bill get that?
And like sorry, go ahead.
My dad can make a very good cow imitation. That doesn't mean he's turning into a cow.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Or he is, and you need to get Ed and Lorraine to come help.
Well, I think they're both dead.
What everybody needs is some gas X.
Exactly right.
That's the only thing. Bill has gas. The whole thing
sounds like gas.
No, but like, I mean, here's the thing with all of this is, if he was in fact having some sort of psychological issues,
which
those can so very easily manifest into growling and scratching and carrying yourself in a weird way. And like all the strength that he had and everything else. When I'm pissed, my adrenaline is going. I can do fucking anything.
Exactly.
Right.
Like that's the thing. Like lifting the fence post out and whatever. Like all of that is very doable if you're really going about something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, how many times do you hear about moms and all of a sudden they have this like adrenaline rush because their kid gets stuck by a car? They can lift a fucking car up.
Right.
Like.
There's like a joke on Modern Family where one of the guys, Cam, is like angry and he hits his head on a cabinet and then rips the cabinet door off the hinges. Like it's a very like people get angry and you're right because of the adrenaline.
You can
like it just because someone has animalistic tendencies doesn't mean they're literally becoming an animal.
No,
right.
and like this whole like he had the beast in his eyes. I mean, how many times have I looked at somebody who's really truly pissed off and I'm like, you're not yourself. You know, it's so easy to
like the anger
and
just
it's
washes
a Snickers
over.
Commercial.
It's a Snickers commercial.
All he needs is a Snicker. That's it.
That's right.
And he's a little baby snack.
But let's pretend. Let's pretend that this was a demon.
Okay.
Here we are.
Just for, why not?
Sure.
Here's my question. We've all heard demon stories. We know demons fairly well. I have never heard of, well, actually, I guess I should phrase it this way. Is it a demon or is it a wolf or is it a wolf demon? What is the spirit they believe that is possessing Bill? Because the way that Lorraine puts it, she says it's a demonic spirit of a wolf. But like,
yeah, where are you gonna find a demon wolf?
Yeah, like, is there a demon wolf running around and then
it's a hellhound?
Oh, it's a hellhound.
There we are.
Which Ed and Lorraine actually did. I did this in one of my episodes. The Warrens actually did have a hellhound incident in London, and apparently trapped it in a Bible, and it's in there. The Bible was in there, or still is, I guess, in their museum. So
we could just fit that baby right in a little book.
That's right. All I want to do if I ever go to the Warrens' house, I'm touching everything.
Except for Annabelle, she's scary.
I'm gonna give that bitch a hug.
If we go and do that, you're staying in a separate room then.
Yeah,
I will not deal with your shit at 3 a.m.
I'm just standing over Cassie's bed like in Paranormal Activity.
We can't have that. I follow the rules. Anna doesn't.
No.
That's the thing. You're like pleading with the devil. You're like, please, I followed the rules. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. No, not today. Not today.
Just saying. Because I just don't believe that you can literally capture a demonic spirit of a wolf or a hellhound.
Yeah, if you have this otherworldly being, I really don't think that it's going to live, contently between 2 pages in a book.
Yeah. No.
I'm just saying. It's not a pressed flower.
To do all of this, like, that doesn't make that.
I'm just saying. I have something.
Great.
That I was thinking about. I have something.
Shouldn't have stopped there.
So, I mean, I just think it's interesting that of the things he supposedly identifies with, it's a wolf. Interesting in that wolves are pack animals.
Here she comes with the facts.
Right? Yearning for a sense of belonging, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But also with wolves, they can also be independent, and also the concept of like the alpha. And again, I think tying into this whole male authority issue.
Yeah. That is interesting.
Yeah.
And how very interesting that he would see these wolves like just before he's going to have some sort of an interaction with a male. Just before he wants to like really, assert himself.
Right. The thing that I didn't talk about in the episode because I wanted to talk about here is, I think I mentioned to you guys that there were like strange occurrences that happened in like through like kind of around them to people that weren't involved in the situation. So one incident was that the police officer that he choked in the last like in the 12th police officer attack, they did an interview with him in the book, and they said that he had a weird like talk with his wife that day. Where he was putting on his uniform, and he talked about how he felt like he was going to die that day. Like, he said that there's this weird thing that cops do or know that where they're like, they just have a feeling that it's the day. Like, it's the day that something bad is going to happen. And so he said that he talked to his wife, and he was like, I think today's the day I'm going to die. And she was like, absolutely not. That's not happening. You're not dying. But so that was like one strange occurrence. And the other one that I think is a little more strange and does heavily help the demonic possession side of this is that there was a reporter in Connecticut who heard about the Warrens bringing this famous South End on Sea werewolf dude over to because at this point the people that paid for them to come over were the only magazine that was allowed to be in the during the exorcism. But this reporter had heard about it and was like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna report this. But he said that he would have he had weird dreams the days prior and weird things would happen. But the worst thing was that he woke up on the day of the exorcism and said there was a pentagram drawn on his forehead.
What?
And then he said he went to a priest and the priest couldn't see it and was like, what are you talking about? And the guy looked in the mirror with the priest and still saw it. And the priest told him, like, you do not step foot in that church. Like, do not do it. This is a sign from somebody. Do not go. And the guy was like, you're right. Because he was terrified. And he basically was driving past the church and then stopped, went into the church before the exorcism happened. But he said he went into the church and out of the confession box crawled this old hag looking woman and chased after him until he left the church. And so he left and drove home and then the pentagram was gone. But so, and I feel like there were more that I'm forgetting at this point, but there were really strange experiences with people that didn't even know really what was going on within Bill. So that I think that helps, but also I guess in the same point, it's unclear how real they were because they are written by Ed and Lorraine. They could just be made up, unfortunately.
There's always a bias.
Or it could just be a factor of the fact that this second guy is so heavily involved in this. He obviously believes in it and he's freaked out.
And wants
Right.
to slice a limelight too, a little bit.
Right,
I
sure.
mean, this shit was blowing up now.
Right. Yeah, it was. And he's in the book. So,
Right.
Yeah.
but it's because I told everybody to if they still want to read the book, there are a ton of things that I don't talk about in the episode, but I give the general storyline. But it's odd, when reading the book, A, like I said, you build that bond, but B, you inherently believe what's going on because it was written by the man that it happened to. You're
Right.
Sure.
It's as if I told you a story about myself. You're gonna inherently believe it to an extent at some point.
Yeah.
Right.
I
But
mean, Hitler wrote Mein Kampf.
Right.
And that's the best. I was just gonna be like, you wouldn't be telling me that you're convinced you're turning into a wolf at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that being said, Hitler also wrote Mein Kampf.
Yeah. Just a
So-
factoid for everyone. So
Yeah.
Gonna just put that and leave that right
Just
there.
gonna
you
leave
know?
that
Yeah.
nugget.
I just
Every book is for sales, gang.
yeah. Including the Bible.
That's right. It all comes down
Right.
to a buck.
Always a bestseller. You know,
Yeah.
it just kind of
Right next to Twilight.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's a case of Bill was listening to too much Duran Duran,
Big time.
right?
Mm.
He was in fact hungry like the wolf.
Or maybe he watched Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein too many times.
Maybe.
The Wolfman wasn't that.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a compelling story.
For sure.
I just think that it's Bill's got issues, and I think the Warrens capitalized.
Right.
Which is wrong because he should have gotten the right kind of
He
help.
should have gotten genuine help, and instead everybody.
Instead, the Warrens were like, "We've got it," and came in on their witches' brooms and performed their bullshit.
Yeah.
Flew his ass to a different country, and then they were like, "And bye."
Oh, we'll take you to Father Bishop McKenna.
McKenna.
Yeah, he'll fix this. He'll pull his crucifix out of his head.
Right, exactly.
And then we'll just say a quick couple of Hail Marys and
say
and
good
you'll be
night.
good.
good night. Let's
And
take a
also,
quick pic, shall we?
For someone that's gonna do an exorcism, you're not gonna stay closer to Rome.
Yeah, they literally
You're
leave.
gonna come to America.
Yeah, why? Like, and why? If we have this man who has all of these issues and everything
that we
else,
already know
why are we
exists.
sticking him in an enclosed space where people can't escape?
Right.
And also, planes cause, especially for someone like me, cause a high level of stress for people.
Yeah, so like, what gives, Ed? Lorraine? Hello?
Right.
Yeah, here we are.
You know why? They were probably hoping that something would happen on the plane.
I bet you
So they could put it in their goddamn books.
So Lorraine could say that she dropped her cup of coffee one morning and was like, "Holy shit, something's happening to Bill somewhere 37,000 feet up."
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So she could look out the window dramatically and say that there's a disturbance in the force.
That cloud looks gray.
Exactly.
Bill's fucked. I mean, that's just what we're gonna like. That's Lorraine.
I don't. By the way, I don't know if any of your listeners can tell. We don't like the Warrens.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's we get that now. But it's
yeah, we get that now.
it's I will say, when I was reading the book, because I actually didn't put this in the episode, so this is rumored to be The Conjuring 3. I have to say,
I'm gonna see it.
The movie's gonna be great because of like if they're doing it based off this book, the book has basically given them their script. Like, we cut away to an interview, we cut away to like a different person. They build the suspense up beautifully. That, and like, you know that the CGI or like the makeup that they're gonna put on whoever is playing Bill,
Yeah,
chef's kiss. It's
yeah,
gonna be great.
for sure.
It's I don't know if this is gonna be it, but it's called The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
Jesus Christ.
Well, actually, I mean, technically, Bill does say, "When the devil's in me, I'm strong," but that's that's not the same.
Oh, but the little boy from Hill House is gonna be in it. He was so cute.
Is he gonna play young Bill or young? Yeah,
I have no idea.
Maybe honestly, it could not be.
He's too cute.
It could not be the same. Like, it could be a different story. Because they haven't.
Apparently now they have. Yeah, now they're just gonna be like, it's The Conjuring 4.
I admire the Warrens for their business savvy. They are prime storytellers. They know how to capitalize off a really solid opportunity.
I don't admire them.
Maybe admire is not the right word. I guess I should say I give them credit for being good business people.
Yeah, they have what I would call a bloodlust for money. They don't give a shit who they hurt or what happens to them afterwards. They just like to use people like tissues.
Right.
That's right.
Well, and it is I think that like the end of this tale is so strange that they're just like, yeah, so they flew back to England and they live happily and we talk sometimes, but nothing happened, so it's all good.
We check in. Yeah, we check in.
I don't know. I just feel like
Bill got his rabies vaccine.
Yeah, like I feel like that's too nice. Like, it's too nice and it's too tied up with a bow type thing.
Yeah, and the fact that you said that they just kind of like waltzed right through the actual exorcism part. I mean, that's just like, and then Father McKenna threw out his cross and that was that. Bye.
He pulled his cross out of his robes. We weren't sure where he was hiding it.
And like, they're like, and Bill's eyes were red. Well, yeah, I mean, I pop blood vessels all the time when I lift heavy shit or when I exert myself. And if Bill is having one of his episodes, chances are he's tweaking out in a big way.
Big time. Right. First of all, in Family Guy, Stewie pops a blood vessel by farting.
Yeah. You pop blood vessels so easily.
Which is probably what Bill had because he has a lot of gas in him.
He has a lot of gas.
All the gas.
That's it. That's all that happened.
Because he smells something stinky, and I'm sure he was like, I farted. And then he trips, and then he gets upset.
And then he gets,
I will say that was like, out of everything, that was my favorite thing. That like, the thing that set off this demon was tripping over a fence. And that's
and then that his mother trips.
And then his mom trips.
It just
what the fuck is this family?
Hey, we're a trippy family.
Yeah. They just like falling over. They're like Bella Swan in the fucking all those books.
Goodness.
All that she did the whole time was she was just falling over, and it's like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Can you believe we've made 2 Twilight references?
I hate myself.
I love Twilight though. I will say, if anybody hasn't seen the Twilights, all you need to watch is the last one and the last like 50 minutes of it, because that battle scene, again, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
And then you find out it didn't in fact happen at all. You're like,
It's the biggest plot twist ever.
what the fuck, man?
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
It's the wildest misdirect I've ever seen. You're just like, wait, what?
And then it's a case of Alice showed him, and
She goes, I love it.
She's-
Actually, nobody saw what I just did.
yeah. Yeah, no, nobody saw that.
It was
at all.
just a very dramatic taking away of the hand.
I hope they heard the whoosh of the hand just like,
I hope they did too.
I love Alice.
Or only watch the first one.
yeah.
That's it.
True.
You mean,
Don't go
you mean
on.
the one where Ella looks like Bella's trying to pass a kidney stone the whole time with her fucking facial expressions? I mean, seriously.
I just like the first one because Taylor Lautner is so embarrassing.
Taylor
Oh my
Lautner is a
goodness.
llama.
And he's so he's the most embarrassing I've ever
And
seen
that
a human
fucking
being
wig.
act.
Oh. Right. Anyway, as we were.
Anyway.
Sorry, Josh.
No, werewolves to me. You guys also did an episode of werewolves.
We did.
But I like werewolves are one of those cryptids that I'm just like, I want to believe. Like I'm like, yeah, I want to believe that someone's turned into a wolf at a full moon. Like, bitch, that sounds lit. Can I do it? Like, I want to be a wolf.
Bitch, that does sound lit.
Like that sounds
Yeah.
lit. And
I
so
love it.
I guess like in the end,
Doesn't even matter.
it's
Sorry.
Yes.
that's
Lincoln
good.
Park came through so hard.
It is
And now
true,
Anna's
though, like-
possessed by Lincoln Park.
Oh, you gotta call Lorraine. She knows
I'll
what
just
to do.
fling some mimosa on her. It'll clear out.
I would shrink back like, oh my god.
But then you don't remember anything that just happened.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
right.
shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a great tale, and I think that it's gonna make them a lot of money. Even I guess
bet.
it'll make their daughter the money.
Their daughter, Judy.
'Cause
Isn't that her name?
Was that her
I'm
name?
pretty sure it's Judy.
Do they only have one kid?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
I only know that because in the Conjuring 2, right? Or no, and then in Annabelle Comes Home, they talk about her.
Mm-hmm.
But they recast her
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that one, and cast her as the
Yeah.
little girl from Hill House, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which girl?
The one that plays
the-
Nell, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, she's so cute.
She was in other
Wait a
things.
minute.
Fantastic
Oh,
stuff.
Fantastic.
Elizabeth Warren has 2 kids.
Oh, two.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
that's a
Elizabeth is-
politician.
yeah,
that's a
not-
politician.
I was like
different.
Elizabeth. We're talking about Lorraine.
That's
Lorraine.
right. Fuck.
Lorraine.
Her, yeah,
Lorraine.
So Joshua,
yes.
Joshua.
then where do you stand on this matter?
Oh yeah. Judy.
I think I'm in denial.
Well, how'd you
that
get in
it's-
Egypt?
Unacceptable.
Denial?
No, I get it.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
I
sing
think it's
myself
because it's because I spent 48 hours of my time reading this book.
Yeah.
That like, I think I'm just like I don't want to say that I read the book and believed it, and then now I'm like, oh yeah, now I'm seeing all the flaws, you know. But like for sure, there was something shady going on. It wasn't. I mean, like maybe it was a demon, but I don't know. It just seems. I was skeptical. Yeah, did you hear that? Like,
Yeah.
that was the demon from me coming out.
Right.
I guess I will say I was skeptical from the beginning because, like, I'm still confused by like, is it a wolf? Is it a spirit of a wolf? Is it a demonic spirit? Is a demonic spirit? There's too many options. They needed to choose one path and stick to it.
Yeah.
So that's where, and then like the whole prostitute, I don't know. I told Kathy and Anna, which I didn't mention in the podcast, they talk like with the prostitute, and her name's Lauren. She seems like a really nice girl. She didn't ask for this,
No.
And it was just like, I don't know. And now that I really think about it, how much are these people? Is Lauren real, or did they make that up too?
Where is Lauren?
Where's
These are the
Lauren?
These
questions.
are the questions. Yeah.
And did they make up? I don't know. I will say I've always been in denial about the Warrens because I have an inherent. So the actress that plays Lorraine in the movies
Vera Farmiga.
Is a Syracuse acting alum. So my alma mater. She went to my school, and so everything she's in, we love. And
well, she's a tremendous actress.
She is. She grew up, I think, like one town over from Flemington.
And her younger sister is in American Horror Story.
Tysa. It's spelled strange. T-A-I.
Which one's her sister?
She plays
in American Horror Story. She's in the first season. She's the daughter.
She's in
Violet.
She was in she was in Coven also.
She was also in The Nun.
Yes.
Yeah. They're sisters.
Oh my gosh.
She wanted to be an accountant, and then her sister was like, "Can you act in one of my films?" She was like, "Okay," and now look at her.
You know what I love? When you come out with these facts like that.
That's a great factoid to know, actually, though.
So so basically you want to believe, but you don't really know what to believe because what the fuck is this?
Yeah. At this point, I gotta say I'm on the side of this is not real, but it is a great story. It's a great story.
Yeah,
for sure. Also, to your credit, like I've watched an entire show that's about ghosts and then thought my whole apartment was haunted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you consume enough of anything, of course you're going to want to believe it, or you're just going to be so immersed in it that you think it's
exactly.
And books inherently force us to use our imagination,
right?
And like, if it's a well-written piece,
oh, I could literally, like, honestly, if they have found a director for this, I'll do it. I've got it all played out in my head from reading that book. I'm ready. I could do it.
Love that for you.
Can we be in it? No.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes! I want to be the nurse that gets bit.
I want to be the nurse that starts slapping him.
Oh, actually, that would be perfect for me and her.
That day on set would be hilarious.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something.
Get fucked.
If Bill got slapped by Cassie, he'd wake up.
Slap that demon right out of that boy.
Get fucked.
Nobody has time for that, especially not Mama Cass.
That's right.
You're like,
yeah,
nobody can see
that elbow. Yeah. This is now turning into like Scary Movie 5 or something.
Yeah, true.
How many have there been? Scary Movie like 20 at this point?
I think there were like 7. They're honestly really good though.
So
I still
many.
think about them a lot. Maybe
I love them.
I want to rewatch them actually. I should. Yeah. Now I'm like a little upset because, I wasted 48 hours on this book, but it was still really good. No, I didn't.
You enjoyed it, so you didn't waste it.
I did. I have another one of their books called Graveyard, and this one's about graveyards. So.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What gave it away?
They're not really creative with the titles because like
Graveyard.
The Bill's book was called Werewolf, and so they kept it. They wanted to get straight to the point.
Word.
They were like, but the art on the covers are quite great. It'll be in the Instagram post, but
yeah.
Let's be honest. We got to face the facts, and the facts are that there was some underlying issues with Bill that Ed and Lorraine saw as a but then in that sense, how is he fixed? By like, how is his problems fixed in the end?
I don't think he was fixed. I think they just stopped talking about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe the Warrens paid him off.
Or maybe the news was like, we're tired of you.
Yeah.
Just like the news gets tired of everybody.
Or maybe it was enough for Bill to believe he was fixed. And so therefore it shut off.
Right. That's true.
Well, the priest took care of it. I'm good now. I don't need to worry.
Yeah, I mean,
the hell is that one?
That would make sense.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever experienced that personally, but
no.
Yeah.
Well, it has been so great having you guys on for like a full episode.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And you guys are actually the first Weird Club inductees to come on again. Like,
yeah, that's how we do it.
So like the Instagram post for you guys won't be like Weird Club inductees. It'll be like already Weird Club members. I don't know what
let's get a screenshot.
Why don't you say Weird Club returnees?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. All right, everyone.
Weird Club veterans.
I'm taking that. I'm stealing it. So
Okay.
you heard it here. Well, again, thanks for being on our
Thank
favorite
you,
podcast
Josh.
hosts. You guys are just wonderful.
You're the best.
You're the best. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you. Anytime. I'd be down to go on this however many time you want to have us.
All
Great.
the time.
Yeah.
You guys, whenever I find a case that I'm like there's just this thing in me that's like, oh, I gotta get Cassie and Ann on. Like I was like,
It's like a radar.
I need them to just destroy the Warrens. Like I gotta get them on.
Thank you so much for understanding our brand.
I was like, this is for them. This one's for them. But
Perfect.
Thanks so much again.
Yeah, thank you.
So what do you think? Could there really be demonic spirits out there? We are on Instagram @OutThereCryptid, so make sure to follow us and tell us all of your thoughts on the cryptids we cover and what you'd like to hear next. It would mean a lot to us if you can go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a review. It's a great way for other people to find the podcast and enjoy, just like you. Next week, I will be covering a possible cryptid that washed up along the shore of Long Island, New York, the Montauk Monster. See you next week. This episode was written and hosted by me, Josh, with logo design by Jason Zykes and theme music from purpleplanet.com.